Imagine buying 10 plots of land in Manhattan 100 years ago and then selling them all for a quick 10 times profit just before the skyscraper era began. You felt rich for a moment, but you sold the future to buy a day. History is full of people who made the right move too early. It is February 11th, 2026, and XRP holders are walking straight into the same psychological trap. Most of you are winning the lottery in slow motion, but 99% will still end up losing when the final reset hits. I am the calm analyst. Today we are not talking about pumps, we are talking about survival. We are talking about Plan B. We analyze why Christine Lagarde used the word cannibalization to describe the future of banks, why Ripple has positioned itself as the Caesar of this financial jungle, and why your emergency XRP bag is the only thing that survives what comes next. The crypto world has shed its skin. It is no longer a playground. It is a jungle. And jungles do not reward emotion. They reward discipline. Let's address the elephant in the room. Christine Lagarde's warning. She didn't talk about evolution. She said cannibalization. That word matters. She is signaling a future where banks must destroy their own outdated models or be destroyed by the new system. This is self-induced disruption. The banks that survive will rebuild on existing infrastructure provided by Ripple and Circle. They will cut costs, speed up settlement, and keep trust intact. The era of asking permission is over. The new financial skeleton is already built, and Ripple is at the center of it. Regulation in 2026 is not protection. It is a weapon. The Clarity Act is not here to save retail. It is here to clear the battlefield. Weak projects, underfunded research, empty narratives, they are being systematically eliminated. The jungle is being trimmed, and only giants remain standing. While XRP consolidates its empire, the pressure on Bitcoin's narrative is reaching a breaking point. Utility is replacing ideology. This shift will be painful. For most, it will be devastating. But for the XRP holder who understands fundamentals, it is the final reset before control shifts permanently. Here is the truth nobody wants to hear. Holding XRP is like winning the lottery in slow motion. But winning is easy. Staying rich is where 99% fail. Fast money destroys discipline. When wealth arrives, too quickly people lose perspective. They sell their future for temporary comfort. This is exactly what happened in Manhattan a century ago. 10 plots cost $300,000. 0.5 years later, someone offers $3 million. A 10 times returned at 99% sell instantly. The 1% holds, and decades later becomes a billionaire. Selling 100% of your XRP during the first major pump is the same mistake. This is why you need a plan B. You need an emergency bag. A specific amount of XRP that you never trade. Never move to an exchange. Never touch. This is not a trading bag. This is your digital Manhattan. Real estate. Why is it critical? Because XRP's success depends on the failure of the current fiat system. When XRP is moving vertically, currencies will be collapsing. All fiat lives in the same sinking basket. Selling your entire position for hyperinflated paper is not profit. It is trading a life raft for a sinking ship. Survival requires control. That means cold storage. This is no longer optional. Hardware wallets with air-gapped security. Military-grade protection. Private keys that never touch the internet. Seed phrases stored in steel. Fireproof, waterproof, disaster-proof. This is not paranoia. This is preparation. Buying XRP at 140 today is like buying Bitcoin under $100. The price corrected, the fundamentals strengthened. This is the dream scenario for the long-term holder. Brad Garlinghouse has been cleared. XRP is not a side project. It is the heart and North Star of Ripple's strategy. Every move builds trust, utility, and liquidity. Ripple plays three-dimensional chess because it is private. It does not need to explain every move. Some decisions look quiet. Some look confusing. But all are pieces of a larger design. The Clarity Act is clearing the field, and Ripple stands as the undisputed Caesar of the new financial era. If your XRP is on an exchange, you do not own it. If the exchange fails, your future disappears in seconds. Control is your final defense. The jungle of 2026 is cold, But for the holder with a plan B, it is the greatest accumulation phase in history. D. O not sell. Manhattan for a check. D. O not trade diamonds for sand. Resilience is success. Move your emergency bag in a cold storage. Lock it. Hide it. Become invisible. This is how generational wealth survives resets. Stay patient. Stay rational. That we don't wait for the future, that we plan for it.